across America, incredibly talented artisans are making amazing objects the old-fashioned way, by hand. Scratch it, beat it, set it on fire. The artisans on this episode of Handcrafted America make crazy, sturdy products using seriously harsh techniques.
You can't mess it up. It's Jill-proof.
These faucets would be a showpiece in any bathroom, but the process these two friends use to make them is even more impressive.
It is something that nobody else has really done in the more than 3,000 years of glassblowing history.
This Michigander built his steamer trunks to look good and last for generations.
I built my first trunk in high school shop. Turned out really good, and actually it's still around today.
There's a husband and wife in the Peach State building an impressive legacy out of shuffleboards.
20 years we want you to hand that table down.
So it's an heirloom.
Looks like I'm gonna need some safety gear.
This is crazy! Turning up the creative heat can turn out some really cool results.
In the heart of Baltimore, opposites obviously attract. Fire and water are coming together here like never before. These glass faucets blur the line between art and function. They're the creation of glass artist Tim McFadden and metal artist Eric Wanvier.
How many other objects do you interact with on a daily basis that you look at with wonder?
Typically, people's first reaction when they see our faucets is, wow, I've never seen anything like this before, which is because they haven't seen anything like this before.
So this is a really unique partnership that you guys have. Two totally separate mediums. You're the metal, you're the glass.
Yeah.
But you came up with this amazing design together.
It pretty much just started out as like two guys experimenting to try to see how far we could push the two materials. And from that, we came up with some pretty revolutionary techniques.
This bond between the glass and the metal is not only something that we invented, it's something that nobody else has really done in the more than 3,000 years of glassblowing history.
What comes first in the process? Is it the metal work or is it the glass work?
But we're gonna start by hitting the glass shop and get that equipment fired up. Glass is as close as you can get to really like sculpting with fire. I mean, it's almost like magic.
Tim and his assistant Dave start by dipping metal tubes with preheated tips into molten glass. Then they layer on a second glass piece. The colors will combine to make the twisted stripes in the faucet.
So what we're doing now, we're heating it in so that little marshmallow looking cube, we can smooth it out and make it a little bit elongated and prep it so it'll pull, nice and evenly.
Tim uses a metal table called a marver to roll and shape the glass.
So that's our setup, right?
You did that so fast.
Well, that gets it set up now. It was so molten, right?
Yeah.
Now at this point, it's really solidified. We need our white to be solidified so we can veil Dave's color over the top. And he's gonna use a table just like I did. So now, Dave's is a nice shape. So we're gonna take Dave's glob. So he'll turn and stop. We plop it down on here. We cut it free. And then we'll slowly start working that little lump over the white until it's totally covered.
The overlaid color is turned in a wet wooden shaping tool called a block. Then it's 2 more rounds of the same process, building up thick layers of glass. The most critical stage in making this faucet is stretching what they call the cane.
And what's a cane again?
The cane are the stripes. Those little rods are what we're making now so that we can roll them up to get the pattern.
Kind of like molten hot candy canes that could shatter into 1,000 sharp pieces, if anything goes wrong. No big deal, right?
So take that from Dave.
Right.
Do little turns back and forth.
Oh.
Back and forth. So I'm controlling the thickness of this cane.
Okay.
Your job's just to not let it get lopsided. So you're just doing those little turns, that's fantastic. And then I walk it out at a pace that I control how thin or how thick it is.
This is crazy!
We can't lay the cane down until it cools, but we also can't let it bend or fall. Tim says it takes years of practice to get the feel for this technique.
I cannot believe that that is glass.
The long cane is cut into smaller pieces.
Okay, so this is our faucet. I don't know where the water comes out.
The cane pieces are heated again so they can be shaped and twisted.
We grab Dave's pipe and we do a little roll.
Wow.
See what that does?
Yeah.
So now's the hard part. We got to get these stripes to line up with each other. Because if they don't line up perfectly, it'll affect your pattern.
A layer of clear is added to strengthen the glass. Tim creates the opening and stretches the glass out into an elongated tube. Then the guys do the magic step of fusing the glass to the metal plumbing insert. But that technique is top secret.
At any stage, if your timing's off by a couple seconds, it's all about timing and temperature control. What's really important, especially with the structural fusing of the glass to the metal, is if it's off by degrees, it can pop, it can crack, it can fall off. So what you need to do is preheat that mold so we'll be able to bend the faucet over the metal without it cracking.
It's not hot enough already.
I know, right? Heat it up a little bit. And perfect. So we hang it down and we grab it.
Tim blows air into the hot glass through a tube to keep the faucet from collapsing as it's shaped. The glass faucet is put into a kiln for annealing, which is a slow cooling process. Then it's cut and polished and ready for Eric. But will it be ready for me? Now, I've had some seriously crazy requests from artisans on this show, but this one?
You can't be serious. You want me to run over the faucet? A glass faucet with this truck.
Here in Baltimore, these two guys are turning up the heat. Tim is a glass artist. Eric is a metal artist. Together, they created a way to actually fuse their two talents and create something as useful as it is beautiful. Glass faucets.
You're not gonna find faucets like this anywhere in the world right now.
I spent the morning with Tim creating a glass faucet with twisted stripes. And now it's time to head next door to Eric's part of the shop.
What we have to do, we're finishing all the trim pieces to finish out the faucet so that it can sit on your countertop and actually work.
Eric cuts down 316 grade stainless steel and sands it smooth. Then we drill holes right down the middle.
The important thing to remember when you're drilling holes in metal is that it gets really, really hot. And heat, it'll turn it into liquid like the glass. So you don't want your drill bit turning into liquid. So you gotta use coolant. There you go, just like that. See how it's making those ribbons?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you want. Just keep those ribbons coming out.
Slow and easy.
Yep.
Eric uses a tap to create threads inside the hole.
So the first turn is the trickiest. You're gonna go slow and easy. It's always easier said than done.
I can't believe you do this by hand.
Slowly but surely, the metal part of the faucet is coming together.
Now that we got our threads in it, you can see the threads there. These threads match these, and it just screws right on.
Yes, it does. Did you see that? That was perfection.
Eric makes metal trim pieces as varied as the glass work, from stainless to precious metals to intricate folded Japanese metalwork.
I gotta ask you, like this, it's a lot of work that you go through for just this one piece. Can you buy this? Why wouldn't you buy this?
Customization and customability. So every one of our faucets is a work of art, and all of our trim pieces need to be commensurate with that.
Eric takes the faucet and runs a series of tests to make sure it's air and watertight. There are no glues connecting the plumbing to the glass. It's all craftsmanship. Eric's metal trim is all polished and ready. I help him assemble the entire finished set on a display box. And this faucet is ready for a new home. The price starts at $800 and goes up depending on how basic or blinged out your faucet is.
We have faucets that are clear, we have faucets that are a single transparent color, a color fade, striping patterns. We have precious metals that we infuse in the glass for certain lines. We have gemstones.
it looks fragile and delicate. I mean, it's not necessarily, I think I'd be too afraid to put that in my bathroom because I wouldn't want anybody to break it.
I've got something to show you that'll prove to you how strong these really are.
You can't be serious. You want me to run over the faucet? A glass faucet with this truck.
That's right. It can handle it. It's the best way to show you how strong it is.
All right, I'll do
Take it away.
it. I'll do it. All right, let's see. Can you believe this? This is glass. I just ran over it with this truck.
It's amazing how the sight
Here, wow.
and smell
Cedar.
of this maker's product creates such a powerful rush of nostalgia. Oh, the steamer trunk.
Once upon a time, packing for a long trip meant using one of these. Nowadays, if you took this beauty to the airport, you might get a few funny looks.
Out in the farmlands of Portland, Michigan, Dennis Weber is a woodworker who's building steamer trunks.
Steamer trunks were the beginning of the luggage era. They traveled everywhere. They went on boats and trains. I built my first trunk in high school shop. Turned out really good, and actually it's still around today.
Over the last few decades, Dennis has gone from that original trunk in his shop class to a shop of his own, where this iconic item is still a part of his successful woodworking business.
Cedar. And you even have little drawers to put in and out of it.
You can put your pieces of jewelry in there or a keepsake book.
In the late 1800s, these trunks were built to the exact dimensions that would allow them to fit in the cabins of a ship.
Back in the day, they arched the tops so that their trunk would go on the top of the stack.
High society had the rounded tops.
Right.
They were also built to last, something Dennis strives for as well. Durability begins with his choice in wood.
Is there a reason you use plywood?
There is. Plywood is made up of multiple layers of wood, and it maintains a real straightness and flatness, so the box is not going to warp and twist.
Dennis starts each trunk by cutting the plywood panels for the box. Then, using pocket screws for a more secure joint, the sides of the plywood are screwed together to form the box.
Just to snug it down. There you go.
And the bottom of the box is complete.
The next step is applying the strips on the outside, the banding.
The maple banding is cut to a 2-inch width.
We're going to put a little bit of glue on the back of these.
Original steamer trunks were banded with metal for durability, but for a lighter weight product that will last, Dennis bands his with hardwoods like oak, or in this case, maple.
Did you always know that you wanted to be a woodworker?
I started off doing woodworking as a kid.
You got the bug.
Got the bug.
Yeah.
Got the bug, and it just kept going.
I think I'm getting the bug on this show.
Speaking of bugs, Dennis has pre-cut some cedar for use inside the trunk, and there's a good reason for the wood choice.
Aromatic cedar is naturally resistant to bugs and moths and stuff like that. You don't want those to get in there.
No, you don't.
So here we have the maple pieces already cut for the arch,
Okay.
for the lid. And we're going to attach these pieces here, which are going to go from end to end of the trunk lid.
Dennis prepped the maple by drilling holes for the pocket screws and cutting grooves in the sides.
So our top is 17 inches wide.
Dennis sets the mark for the center of the arch, so he knows where the other pieces of banding should be screwed in place. Thin maple pieces go in between the ridged bands to fill in the top. Then the second side is secured.
We have a lid.
Beautiful.
For the cedar boxes that go inside the trunk, Dennis creates a finger joint by using a dado blade to cut the wood to 1/4-inch intervals.
And how do you get them to fit?
With a little persuasion of a hammer.
Nice and tight in there.
Nice and tight.
And of course, all of this has to be sanded.
The general rule of thumb is however long it takes you to build something is how long it takes you to sand something.
Really?
This takes 8 hours to build or so, and that doesn't include the finishing.
Dennis uses a special stain application to enhance that vintage look he's going for. He first applies a base coat. Then, after it dries, an even darker coat is set in the grain and then wiped off for effect.
It gives us the antique look that we're looking for.
Okay, so the finishing touches to this beautiful trunk.
We're gonna put the hardware on.
Dennis attaches pre-manufactured antique brass hardware, and our trunk is in ship shape. It takes Dennis about a week to make a trunk. They cost $500 to $750.
All right. Oh, yeah. That's quality. All right, my trunk's all packed. I just need to sit here and wait for my ship to come in. There's no ship, is there?
Working with this Georgia maker violates every rule I thought I knew about woodworking. For example, I thought it was a bad thing to say severely gouge the wood.
We're literally hammering a screw. This game may be centuries old, but it's new to me, and this family of shuffleboard makers has got me hooked.
In Peachtree City, Georgia, the family behind Venture Shuffleboards are setting themselves apart by making tables that have flawless play. Husband and wife Chris and Liz McKay know what it takes to make their boards special.
The way that we build our tables using the best materials, that is really key.
Our wood actually comes from the Pocono Mountains. They have 4 good seasons, which makes that hard rock maple really, really durable.
Everything we build, 20 years, we want you to hand that table down.
So it's an heirloom.
Absolutely.
It is.
The quality is paying off. They've hired 6 employees and are looking into doubling or tripling their space to keep up with the orders. Chris starts the shuffleboard cabinet by cutting dried poplar wood to size. He wants the cabinet wood to have an old world look, which means this clean wood has to be distressed.
And just bump it.
That's it? Just bump it wherever?
And then just kind of like this. Just add a little screw texture by just kind of hammering that in there. No two are the same, that is for sure.
This is like totally different than what I'm used to doing on this show. Usually we're making everything beautiful and I get to mess stuff up a little bit. You sure we can turn this into a beautiful table?
All right, so now I'm going to prove to you how beautiful this can be, even with your so-called mistakes you made earlier.
All right.
First, we're going to start by just kind of brushing in all these little pieces.
Chris paints the finishing stain onto each of the imperfections, really filling the cavity. One glimpse of raw wood in the finished product would ruin the effect.
So now we'll just take it, dip it in, and really start to bring out that grain in this color.
Look at this. I mean, this looks like it could be 50, 60 years old.
And that's the idea
Yeah.
behind it, absolutely.
And there's a beauty in that.
There is.
Once the stain dries, the cabinet pieces are glued and screwed together.
Look at that.
And we move to stapling the subframe together.
There you go.
That's fun.
What we did here on the outside, it made it look pretty. This makes it function.
Okay.
The subframe is placed inside the distressed cabinet we made. Then it's covered in decorative bonded leather, and finally, the prefabricated metal legs are attached. The next layer above the subframe is the playfield. This is where all the action takes place. It's made by gluing pre-cut maple wood slats together.
Now we've ran it through the planer and sander. It's been sealed and getting ready now for silkscreen. We silkscreen our numbers on and our lines on each end of the board. And then we do usually a logo in the center.
Did you do a Handcrafted America logo?
We did.
Ah, I love that.
So we're just gonna set it up right here in the center. We're just gonna put just enough to get across here. No pressure. Make sure you get a good edge on there.
Right there?
That's it,
Like that?
perfect. Yep.
And just
Nice, even pressure. Drag it, keep dragging, keep dragging, keep dragging. You're doing great. Perfect. Ready?
I don't know, am I? I love that. That's beautiful.
So we'll let this dry now overnight, and then we'll put on our finish
And
tomorrow.
what's your finish?
Well, that's a secret, I can't tell you.
Fair enough. And how much is your least expensive shuffleboard?
It starts about $2,500.
$2,500 and it goes up to?
About $12,000.
Each table comes with a set of pucks manufactured in the US. After the top is finished, Chris adds some critical hardware.
Every one of our shuffleboard tables comes with a set of climatic adjusters.
These metal pieces stop the wood from warping from moisture in the air. With all the pieces stained, silk screened, and dried, the table is fully assembled. Finally, Chris adds shuffleboard wax, a kind of pellet made from silicone and cornstarch that reduces friction.
Everybody should try shuffleboard. I think it's a game that anybody can play. If you're a novice, if you're an expert.
Testing that amateur or expert theory, I'm gonna be playing today with Chris and Liz's 3 kids, Emma, Caitlin, and Colin. They tell me that the goal of shuffleboard is to send your puck as far down to the opposite end of the table as possible without it falling off. And if you knock one of your opponent's pucks off along the way, well, it's a cutthroat sport.
Watch this. Yes! Way to go! All right, I think I just found my favorite game.
Mind-blowing faucets, nostalgic steamer trunks, shuffleboard tables that are built to last. These makers obviously have a method to their madness, and I like it. Not only does their work look good, the process is fun.
All right, so we just see how hot it is.
Oh my gosh. This is good. Get out aggression, Chris.
It is. I can definitely tell when the guys are having a bad day. The grooves are a little deeper.
These artisans' methods certainly speak for themselves.